If you're a mom over 40 and you feel like your body's working against you when it comes to losing weight, this video is going to explain exactly why. We're talking about midlife weight gain, hormonal shifts, and why everything that used to work suddenly doesn't anymore. You've probably been told the same advice over and over again. Eat less, move more, try harder, but honestly, despite doing that, and despite doing everything right, the scale won't budge and your belly just keeps growing. Here's the truth that no one told us. It's not your fault. It's not your lack of discipline. Honestly, it's not even so much about calories anymore. It's your hormones, it's your muscle, and it's your metabolism. And honestly, now the rules have changed. The strategies that used to work in your 30s, they're just ineffective now. And honestly, they may be making things worse. I know this not just because I've coached women through this exact transition, but honestly, because I've lived it. I followed all the rigid rules and still ended up inflamed, puffy, exhausted, and stuck in a body that I didn't recognize. Once I learned what was really going on, honestly, everything changed for me. And I've made it my mission to help other moms over 40 finally feel good in their bodies again. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly why fat loss feels so hard after 40, especially for moms, and what's going inside in your body. We're going to talk hormones, metabolism, and what to stop doing immediately if you want to see results again. So before we go any further, if you want to start making real changes now, grab my free guide, Break Free from Dieting. It's going to walk you through 3 small, realistic changes that actually work for women in their 40s. The link is in the description, so go grab it. Okay, so we're going to break this down in a way that people don't really often do, because this is the moment that everything is really going to start to make sense for you. And if you're over 40 and your body feels different, maybe it feels softer and heavier and inflamed, it's not really a coincidence, okay? It's not aging, and it's definitely not lack of discipline. Okay, it's actually physiology. And around your late 30s and early 40s, a few critical hormone shifts actually start to begin. Your estrogen and your progesterone are going to begin to decline, and your cortisol, which is your stress hormone, starts to become more dominant. And the muscle tissue is going to start to break down faster than it can rebuild unless you're actively countering it, okay? So estrogen isn't just about your cycle. It's a powerful role in how your body metabolizes your fat, and it regulates your insulin and supports your serotonin and produces lean muscle and protects it, okay? So when your estrogen drops, here's what starts happening behind the scenes. Your metabolism is going to slow down, your cravings are going to increase, and your fat storage is going to shift, especially around that midsection. And so you start to lose muscle even if your weight is staying the same. And what most women don't realize is that you can be doing the exact same workouts, eating the exact same clean meals, and still gain weight because your body is no longer responding the way it used to. You may even notice that your body feels puffier or more inflamed, that your clothes don't fit, and your scale hasn't moved yet. Your sleep might be worse, and your energy is gone, okay? It's not random. It's not laziness. It's just your hormones adapting, okay? And it's going to affect everything. So I want to talk muscle for a second because honestly, this one's huge. And muscle is metabolically active, okay? That means it's going to burn calories for you even when you're doing nothing. It keeps your metabolism higher, and it stabilizes your blood sugar. So it's going to protect your bones and keep your joints safe. But after 40, unless you're lifting weights and eating enough food to actually maintain it, you're going to start to lose muscle every single year. And here's something that women don't understand. By age 50, women who aren't resistance training or strength training can lose up to 15% of their muscle mass. Okay? And when muscle goes down, fat goes up, especially around the midsection, right? That visceral fat around the midsection. And that's honestly the most dangerous type of fat for your health. But it doesn't just stop there. It gets worse. So this fat isn't just cosmetic, it's hormonally active. So it's releasing inflammatory signals into your body that can further slow your metabolism, disrupt that insulin, and drive up your stress levels, okay? So what do most women do when this starts happening? Easy. They're going to double down, they're going to restrict more, and they're going to hop back on the treadmill. They're going to run, they're going to do all of those things. And then they start skipping meals, they do juice cleanses, and unknowingly, they're making that problem worse. And this is why fat loss after 40 feels so frustrating, because it's not that you're doing something wrong, it's that you're doing what used to be right, on a body that's changed. And so now your body has different needs. It needs muscle support. It needs blood sugar stability. It needs nervous system recovery because we're crazy busy, right? And your nervous system is shot probably all the time. And it needs a nutrition plan that's going to support hormone balance and not deplete it. But honestly, most of us were never told that. We were only told to eat less and exercise more. We were told that it's our fault and that we needed to watch what we're doing. And the truth is, that's not only outdated, it's actually damaging for us right now. So now that we've talked a little bit about what's happening in your body, I want to talk about where most women go from here and why it doesn't work. Because what do we do when our jeans don't fit? When we feel uncomfortable in our skin? We start gaining belly fat that nothing seems to help. Right? We're going to go back to what's always been drilled into us. And that's to cut calories, to eat clean, to work out more and push harder. And while that might have worked in your 20s and 30s, that plan may have helped you drop 5 pounds before a vacation or tighten up for a wedding. But now you eat less and you gain more. It sounds counterintuitive, I know. You work out harder and you feel more inflamed and more exhausted because your body's saying, nope, not this time. And honestly, here's the reality. Most weight loss plans marketed to women are built on outdated science. They were created for younger bodies with more stable hormones, more flexible metabolisms, and honestly, time to bounce back from all of those extremes that they were taught. Those plans, they don't account for the hormonal decline, they don't support muscle preservation, and they don't address blood sugar or cortisol. And they definitely don't support your nervous system or sleep cycles. They're rigid, they're restrictive, and they're designed for short-term results, not long-term health. If you've tried intermittent fasting and with no energy, or keto and felt awful, Weight Watchers and you saw the weight come back, and you're eating clean but you still gain weight, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But the truth is, your body is smarter than your diet, okay? And if your plan doesn't support your biology is going to fight back. And that's why you feel hungrier, moodier, tired after meals, and wired but tired at night. It's not your lack of willpower, and it's not your poor discipline. It's your body trying to protect you from what it sees as a threat. And this shift, this is the biggest thing that you can do. What's working before isn't going to work now. And it's not because you failed, but it's because the game has changed, okay? Your body needs fuel, not cutting back, not that restriction. Your body needs strength training, not hours running on endless cardio and doing all of the constant hit every single day, 7 days a week. Your body needs hormone support, not obsessing over a scale. And your body needs recovery, not 7 days of high, hard workouts. And the longer that we keep chasing that old approach, the longer that we're going to stay stuck in this cycle of trying harder and getting nowhere. Does that resonate with you? Like, have you ever had this moment where you think that you're doing all of the right things? You're eating healthy, you're exercise, you're following the plan, but you're still feeling heavier and puffier and you're more exhausted than when you started. I want you to drop a comment below and let me know what that moment looked like for you, because I promise you're not alone and there's nothing wrong with you. Your body's just been asking for a different kind of support. So let's break down a few of the common things that we do with good intention that might actually be working against us right now. Okay, we're going to start with the eating less mentality. How many times have you just thought, I just need to cut back, or I'm not going to eat carbs, or I'll eat really light and I'm just going to start over on Monday? Here's the thing. When your body's already under stress, because let's face it, we're moms, we have so many things going on, and stress can come naturally, right? And you start drastically cutting those calories, your metabolism is going to slow down even more, and your body is going to shift into that conservation mode, okay? And then your hormones freak out, and then you start burning fewer calories to protect yourself. And it's not failure. That's just how your body works. It's biology, okay? I want to talk about the treadmill because I'm not anti-cardio, okay? I think that there is a time and a place for HIIT workouts. Walking is a daily expectation for me, and movement is incredibly important. But when your body's already inflamed and already under stress and already hormonally off balance, that long, intense cardio that you're doing every single day might actually be spiking your cortisol. And cortisol we talked about, right? It's that stress hormone. When it's elevated, it tells your body to store the fat, especially around your midsection, because something feels unsafe. So if you're stuck in that loop of waking up, feel guilty, run hard, eat a little bit, cut back, don't eat this, not going to eat that, then you might actually be making it harder for your body to let go of that fat. And those restrictive all or nothing diets, yeah, stop now. Okay? Because they're creating a vicious cycle for you. You're going to lose a few pounds, you're going to be exhausted, you're going to slip up, and then guess what? You're going to gain it all back and you're going to start over again. And that cycle isn't just discouraging, it's physically damaging to your body because every time that you restrict and rebound, you're going to lose more muscle and gain back more fat. And your metabolism is going to adapt by burning even fewer calories. It's a survival response, and your body thinks it's protecting you from famine, right? But what it's actually doing is slowing you down, it's pushing you further into exhaustion, and it's disconnecting you from your own hunger and energy, and frankly, your confidence. So here's the thing that I want you to take away right now, okay? You don't need more control, you need clarity. And because what's been marketed as discipline is really just stress on top of stress, and stress is the enemy of fat loss after 40. So your body needs stability, your body needs muscle support, it needs constant fuel, and that nervous system safety, okay? Not more restriction. So if this is honestly starting to click for you, good. I'm glad, because that's exactly why I created the Break Free from Dieting Guide, to show you how to stop micromanaging your body and work with it. Because we're not meant to be stuck in this cycle forever. We honestly just need a new approach. So if this is making you nod along and you're thinking, why has no one explained this to me before? That's exactly why I created that Break Free from Dieting Guide. Okay, this guide is going to show you 3 small shifts that you can actually do to support fat loss after 40 without extreme rules or routines, and you can grab it below. So let me ask you this. What if building strength, fueling your body, and actually supporting your hormones could do more for your waistline than hours of cardio ever could? Because the fitness industry keeps selling the same plan they sold to your 25-year-old self, that you're not her anymore. So the real question is, are you ready to finally learn what's working for women who you are now, right? In your 40s, the mom that's busy? Or are you going to keep trying what's worked before and hoping maybe it magically works again? So if you're done feeling stuck, exhausted, or like your body's working against you, just know this. It's not too late. You can start whenever. Start right now. You're not broken. You just need a new approach that actually works with your body now. And that's what I'm here to help you do. So start with the free guide below, Break Free from Dieting. It's going to walk you through 3 simple shifts that make a real difference for women over 40. No extremes, no tracking, just real life strategies that you can start this week. And don't miss the next video where I'm going to share 3 things that I would do this week to start losing fat as a busy mom over 40. And if you're ready for doable and sustainable results without obsessing over food or waking up at 4 a.m. to go to the gym, you're going to love it. I'll see you there.